So, hello. I'm back. Last video I did for masks, I told you guys, I showed you guys basically how to print them. I got a lot of questions though of how to utilize the template. So, right now, I'm getting ready to donate about 500 masks to elementary school, the one that my kids attend. So, I'm going to utilize this time to show you exactly how to set up the template and use the template. As you can see, I got a lot of stuff in today. Got a bunch of sets of ink from Cosmos Inks. Shout out to Angelo. And I got a big shipment from Sue and Sasha, the Practical Bessie's paper, 13 by 19. So let's get into this mask/template tutorial. Here's the template for the adult mask and the kids mask. It's measured to scale, and you'll see the message templates are not exact. Half an inch on around all sides has been added to compensate for the bleed allowance. So that's basically to make sure that your design bleeds all the way over the edge. So first, I'll get in and show you how you get the template. So first, you can go to my website, redcoatdesign.com. You can either go through all the blank section, or you can just, if this is here, change it sometime, click, go to any one of the masks. So you'll see the mask, but if you scroll down here in the description, scroll down to where it says template can be found here. Simply click this link and you will see yours won't look like this because it's actually my drive, but you'll see similar to this where it has different templates in here, and you click on the mask template. So you're going to open that up, and you're going to open whichever one you're working with. I'm working in Illustrator, so I would open the .ai. It has a SVG form, a PDF form, EPS, and also a PNG form. So I already opened it, but we're going to go with the .ai form. So here is, the Illustrator version of it. You have both templates for the adult and the kids mask, and then so what I do is I like to open a separate artboard. Here you see all the things I need for the mask I'm about to create. Like as I told you, I'm getting ready to make a few different designs for the 500 masks that I'm getting ready to donate to my kids' school. So I have the background I want to use, the words I want to use, my logo, of course, to put it, small in the corner. And let's get started. So when you are designing with the template, you want to have an art layer, and then you want to have a template layer. Your art layer is going to basically consist of all your art, your backgrounds, your words and everything. And then the template layer is where you're going to bring in the template, and I'll to be on top of it, and I'll show you why in a little bit. So first we're going to utilize the adult template. So for me, because I'm using Illustrator, I'm just going to Command C to copy it. I'm going to go back over here, go to the template layer, make sure that's selected, and then I'm going to Control V to paste it, just so I have it in my screen. So the first one I'm going to do is just, the word art I created, because that's the easiest right now. So if you zoom in, you can see that the template is sitting on top of the provided, the word art that I created. So what I want to do is, because I want more of the words inside the template, I'm going to shrink it down, get them a little smaller to get it as much of the design within the template as I can. So that's good enough for me. Next, I'm going to go, so this is an Illustrator. It may be different for whatever program you're using, whether it's Affinity Designer, Corel Draw, all the other ones, Photoshop, but specifically for Illustrator. The easiest way to ensure you, so you have the template as your outline, so you know anything within that outline is going to, with the exception of a half an inch on the inside, it's going to make it on the mask for the adult mask. So what I want to do is I'm going to select the background that I'm using and also select the template. And in Illustrator, I'm going to right click, and then you're going to see something that says make clipping mask. You're going to click that, and then you're going to automatically see that the rest of it is going to clip away. So for me, I have another artboard open. I could delete that. This is a 44-inch wide by, I think, like 60-inch wide template, because I'm printing on a 44-inch wide printer, so I want to maximize my space. So what I'm going to do is going to take that one, and I'm going to command copy it. I'm going to take it over here, command paste it to this 44 by 60 thing, and I'm going to paste it a few more times, because what I want to do is I want to get a full set in a line of this design. So when I print it off, it's ready to go. So I'm going to align them, make sure they're in line, set them up in the middle, and good to go. I'll delete that one, I don't really need it. And depending on how many you're printing, I command copy, paste it, paste out 4, so I get 2 rows of that one in there. So we're going to go back, and so I'm done with this. For me personally, I really don't need to save it because I have it in another screen. I'm going to delete it. So now I'm going to start building my other design. So this design, I'm going to use the same design for all 3. I'm just going to change the words. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to bring this in first. I almost forgot. I'm going to command copy. Then I'm going to command paste my outline, my template again. And for this one, because I'm using such dark colors, I'm going to actually change the outline of the template to white, so that when I place it over where I'm designing, I can see it better. So this is what we're going to do. I want the brightest part of this background without shrinking it too much to keep the gradient look. I'm going to bring, and this is a great thing with clipping masks, you don't really have to worry about what's outside of the template, because you're going to clip it anyway. So I got the raven where I want it. In the first one, I'm gonna do raven soar. So I want to get this closer to how I want it. Then I'm gonna right click, create outlines to get it out of text form. I want to change this font to white. I should have moved it first, but okay, I got it up there. shrink it to get it in the screen how I want to. So, because I got that there, I move this here like this. So, just exactly, so, you know, that's how I want it. And then, finishing touch, I'm going to take my logo for advertisement purposes. And I don't want to be too big to take away from the design for the school, but I want to take it and I want to place it right there. All right, so I got my logo in there, and I got the words. You know what? What I do want to do, I'm going to take that raven and do something special with it. I can do. I'm going to go up here to effect, uh, stylize, drop shadow, and see how it looks. Give it a 3D look. Got a little too dark for me, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go effect, stylize, and add an outer glow to it. Okay, got the outer glow, so that'll stand out. Move the words down a little bit, and let's see how, if I effect, stylize, drop shadow. If I add a drop shadow to that, okay, perfect. So now that I have that, so I can do one or two things. I can, because I want to run 3 of these, the easiest thing for me to do right now, so I'm not duplicating the Raven and the other stuff over and over again, I'm going to take the template and I'm actually, so with this one I messed up. I forgot to put the template in the template layer, so I'm going to move that there. But then I'm going to turn it off for now, because what I want to do, then I'm going to turn off the Raven sword that I created. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy all this, command copy, command, and paste it. And I'm going to sit it here. And I don't really regard the borders of the artboard, because I'm just really designing right here, but then I'm going to move it to the other artboard for printing. So now that I got the 3 set up how I want it, I'm going to go in here, and first I'll turn back on the Raven sword, turn back on the template layer, and I'm gonna paste the template layers for the other ones how I want it. So it could be set up similar. I mean, I could take time and get it exact and perfect, but for the sake of the video, we're just gonna go with quick, fast, and easy. And okay, so the second one, I'm gonna take the R. Oops, messed that up. Select the RHES. I'm going to change it to white because that's what color I want for it. Create outlines. Let's zoom in here. Oh, so this issue to show you. So because the RHES was there before I copied and pasted, the rest of the stuff is behind it. Easy fix for that is arrange and bring it to the front. So bring it right here. You need to shrink it down to fit into the frame. And actually this, I think I'm going to go with a slight slant just to be different for the RHES. So I got that there. On I want to put a drop shadow on that just to make it stick out a little bit. Then we're going to go with the Team Hulk, same thing. Create the outlines, turn it white, shrink it down. I need to bring this to the front, get it a little bigger. Alright, so I got the 3 designs I want, so now I could just simply come back in here and make sure all of those are still on the template layer. So I could just drag a box around, select all those, make clipping mask. That one's done. Select all those, right click, make clipping mask. That one's done. And then same thing with this, select all those, right click, make clipping mask. That one's done. So now I got all of them, clipped, ready to go just that quick. So then I'll just take all 3 of these, command copy, go over to my actual printing artboard and paste them. Now that I have them pasted, I'll go through the same method that I did with the other one, and I'll go paste it a few times. And get those lined up. I got those, and I'll fix the adjustments later. Show you how simple it is to get them in line. So when you, if you're using large format printer, it's easy to cut down if they're all in line with each other. So I got that line going. And I'm going to drop these. Okay, need one more of those. So I got all those lined up. So easy trick, select them all, come up here to the alignment tool, make sure they're all aligned together. I'll bring that up here and save, make sure I save paper, get them in close, and then I'll do the same thing for this one. Make sure they're aligned horizontally first. But okay, so that's over and done with. I'm going to align those. Hopefully they align. Okay, so I'm going to get that up there. Now that that's up there, now what I can do is, wait, I think I want to get that a little bit closer and save the paper. Okay, I got all those aligned. So what we're going to do is I'm going to come vertically and align them so that they're all on the same sheet of music. And do with all the rows. And get one more in there. Alright, the last row. Alright, so we all horizontally and vertically aligned. Got those done. So that was the basics of where to find a template, how to use it using Illustrator. You could apply the same principles with other programs such as Affinity Design, CorelDRAW, etc. No. The best thing you could do if you're not utilizing Illustrator is the main part of it is a clipping mask. Find out how your program can accomplish your clipping mask and it'll be basically the same thing. If you're not familiar with these style masks that we use with the template, quick, overview, double sewn portion all around the edge, dual layer, greatly stitched. They have the opening where you slide the filter in, guaranteed to lay flat every time when you press, no need for a heat pillow. If you go back and watch my other video, I didn't use any heat pillow, no tape, no anything. And they come in 10 different colors and 2 different sizes. You have the adult size and you have the kid size. So one thing I forgot. So I know I make videos all the time. I give away ink from Cosmos, I give away paper from Crafts and Besties, but I want to do something unique this time. I'm still going to be giving away ink and paper here and there, but do something real unique. Celebrating 7 years for me, in November, I want to give away a Epson F570 24-inch sublimation printer. And I give you more details on, how you can win it, but basically, the basic rules behind it will be as simple as, for every dollar spent is an entry into the drawing. And come November, I'll give you the exact date, I'm gonna pick one of those winners, and I'm gonna have a Epson F570 24-inch printer. It's worth like $2,600 shipped directly to that winner. So stay tuned for that information more in depth, at a later date.